good. Again, it was a hard-fought game, and again, our mindset going into the week was, as we struggled and came up short, the guys continue to play hard, and our mantra's been, you got to go fight, and you got to go for it, because we've struggled through the years. We didn't want to get into a game where we're playing to lose. That doesn't mean we're going for it on fourth down or stupid calls or high risk, but we just want an aggressive mindset and want our team to play on the edge. We gave up some stuff, we made some stuff, it wasn't pretty, but it's a good group. Had a number of injuries as we've had. We don't talk a lot about that, but guys keep stepping up, and it was really good to see. And like I said, proud of the guys to get the win, to finish, 2 good road wins, get us to 6, a chance for the bowl experience. Really, more than anything, just to spend some time with those guys for 4 or 5 more weeks. Recruiting, young guy development, all that kind of stuff is kind of a great thing too, but really just spend some time with a great group. Questions?
Coach, talk about Nate. Obviously had a good day. Talk about his play and just the passing game and some of the big plays you're able to hit.
Well, again, I think the last couple of weeks, again, Jordan didn't go. He had a knee deal and he was out. Again, I think it shows how good our team is. We knew that Monday, the team that Monday, but no one does. We kind of keep it in-house things in-house. Matter of fact, we were told last week, 10 minutes before the media was told, that Maryland's quarterback was out. We didn't. So, to me, why you want to help the opponents? I think it shows how close our team is. They keep family matters. We made a comment last year about how strong Missouri was handling situations and the respect we have for that kind of deal. So, Jordan didn't play, but the key thing is that line's good. Key thing is that tight end group's good, and the running game goes. And then because the running game, there's balance, and then Nate can distribute. So it's really just, Nate's playing good. Proud of him. He's awesome. Got a chance to maybe be the best quarterback in this league. There's a couple great ones, but he's played pretty good. He didn't miss a game. We need to win more games. But other than that, he's playing with a decent group. I don't know if it's a great group, but when you put them together, it functions pretty good. It's fun to coach.
Kevin, what does this mean to you personally, and what does this mean to the program?
Well, to me, it just means, because I know how hard those guys have worked, kind of know the way we've been practicing doing it and think we've been doing it right. So it's not like justification for anything we're doing. It's just, you want those kids to taste some of the rewards for their time, their energy. I said a lot of energy. Those kids put a phenomenal amount of energy to keep coming in the building every day, and the passion that you got to prepare, the way you got to live your life to rest, to come back and practice hard and play good. So I'm just proud of those guys as seniors, those 4th and 5th year guys, that now they get to me, they had already done a lot, win, lose, or draw. And they had a high esteem in my world, no matter the outcome of the day. I'm just glad we get a chance to spend a few more weeks together. A chance to practice a little football at the holidays is always a great deal. The real Turkey Bowl, really at Thanksgiving, it's Christmas Day Turkey Bowl, so we'll get a chance now to finally do that. That was the original Turkey Bowl that the coaches and kids always had years ago, so we're excited about that. But really, I'm just proud of the seniors and thankful for them. And to me, it's more about them than me or the coaches. So,
Kevin, do you have an idea what bowl you might get or how it's going to
no, I have no clue. And there'll be there's so much football. We're about what time is it? There'll be a lot of ball played in the next 5, 6, 7 hours. There'll be a lot of ball played in the next 7 days. So there's a lot of ripple effect. I know we're very blessed in the Big Ten. We've got some great options. I know we'll gladly go anywhere. I would hope we'll get a chance to play a marquee name, and just, the opportunity of preparation that our fans would like it. And, I know that, and there's talk from 3 or 4 or 5, but right now I just think it'll give you guys time to fill up some of your space and message board time and Twitter time. But in the end, I know our administration's going to work hard. And again, we're going to do it the right way. And more than anything, we want a chance to go out and keep showing that we're a good football team. Represent the Big Ten, represent Indiana the right way.
You've always said not to make too big of a deal of bowl games, but you've always talked about rivalry games. It's 3 in a row over Purdue for the first time since 1947. I mean, how much does that register right now?
Well, to me, I go back to you're fortunate to have a rival, because not everyone truly does in this game and sport, and you respect that. You respect their team, their program, and the game, and you want to win with class. And then, like I said, I told you guys, at 12 o'clock, we didn't have the bucket anymore. We're playing for it. It's up for grabs now. Knowing that at 12 o'clock, that bucket is off the docket, and someone's going to get it. And so, again, I just respect of all the rivals I ever had, my greatest one's still my high school rival. So just going through every place, I've been fortunate, and I just think it's great. And to me, it's about the week. It's nice to go play the game, but to me, it's the memories of the week. And I think as fans, we're fortunate to be on the right side. These games will always go back and forth. I just respect the fact we have a great rival and love the opportunity our kids get to play this game.
How significant to stay in the season when this team had to have these last 2 road wins?
Say that again.
How significant was it for your team to stay in the season, to stay with the season, needing these last 2 road wins?
I think it just goes back to we kept showing them so many good things, and as you guys were trying to analyze everything that was wrong, it really was just a combination of whether it be a poor play call or poor execution. We were playing some really, really good teams that I thought were playing really, really good. And we were getting into some one-play games, and we just didn't add up enough plays to get on the right side of the hump. But we kept trying to coach them like, listen, if you're a winning team playing meaningful games, here's how we're going to practice, here's how we're going to act, here's how we're going to prepare, and then we're going to go play that way. So we just tried, even though we didn't have a winning product on the field, the scoreboard, we just felt there was such a vibe with that. We were coaching hard to coach those kids like winners. They embraced it, and it's a credit to them now to then go out and do it and flip that. So I think it's just more of, there was so much good football. It was hard. You didn't like the result, but there was a lot to be, it was hard to be mad at a lot. You just didn't like the end result. And ultimately it is about W's. So we're not into, quote, the moral victory stuff, not one iota, but there was just so much good over and over. I mean, shoot, going today, we played 4, 5, 8, and 10. We played them toe to toe. And we let one get away. But I mean, same time we're human. We got a great kicker, missed one today. I go, man, you're the best one in this league. Make the next one. That's what you do. You move on. So we're growing, proud of them. We just try to coach them like a winning team, and for the most part, I think we played like it.
Kevin, can you talk about Redding stepping up in Howard's absence, especially these last 2 games?
Really good. And again, it goes back to the line, the pass game play calling. A little bit of now. That was loaded boxes today. We had to really work to find it. I mean, they were going to give us some one-on-one plays outside, and with the wind and stuff, it wasn't an ideal passing day. So Nate, to have the numbers and the execution of receivers was good. But Divine's been good. He's a solid back. And again, we're going to need more than one. So, but you go back to the consistency of the offensive line. I mean, Spriggs wasn't out in semifinals for a reason. We're going to have some guys reach honors. We've got some good guys. And I really want to compliment Brandon Knight get a touchdown. A little tight tackle there, throwing it. I mean, that was a key move because the loss of Danny Friends was really hurt us for a few weeks, finding the tight end that we needed to complement Michael Cooper. So that's a big part of the offense.
Kevin, what was your message to your players just in general? What was your message to your players just a couple of minutes ago in the locker room?
One, respect the game, and win graciously and humbly. And now the opportunity to move on and do it again. Continue to embrace our family. Continue to embrace the finish, and just proud of the seniors. The more anything, it was respecting this game and the way we played today against our rival, and trying to do things properly.
Kevin, what is your schedule like? I mean, you give them a week off, or how does that work in terms
We'll start recruiting. Tomorrow's first day out. We've got 13 days, so we'll go tomorrow through Sunday, whatever that is, the 11th, 12th, 13th, whatever. So we'll rock and roll recruiting pretty good. We'll look and see what the bowls, which really bowls won't be figured out the next Sunday. So this week, guys have played a lot. We'll give them some downtime. We got a lot of academic time. We talked about Bob. One of the messages too is we're going to finish the semester academically like a great team. That was one of the messages to the team. We're going to go back and keep doing things, off the field and in the classroom. So that was another point there. So we got some academic things to finish up with 2 weeks of class. We'll have some developmental lifting, and then we'll get into next weekend with some light practice. That following week a little bit more, and we'll figure out bowl schedule and with exams and Christmas and travel. So we're not going to, some guys will get some time off, but it's a big academic. We've always done great academically with a lot of guys, and we're going to kind of focus on that and get some guys healthy and get them back and move forward.
Do you feel like the program has turned a corner, or did you think that happened prior to this year, this game?
To me, I mean, you kind of sensed it, but again, you got to have some of those results. And to me, to me, those guys were different. They had chances to give in, chances to listen, chances to doubt, and they didn't. And the way they kept battling against those teams just gave me some confidence. And we had some things not go our way, our own fault. But the way that those guys kept battling just told me that there was a lot of buy-in. I think our talent's getting better. I think recruiting's going to keep picking up. It's a great group, a lot of buy-in. So win, lose, or draw today, I kind of felt we've been moving that way, but it's ultimately you got to get these W's. So it was great to finish on the right note.
Coach, you mentioned some injuries. Talk about guys like Andrew Wilson, Ben Bach haven't played a lot this year. And the last couple of weeks they've had to kind of step up for you.
We've had a bunch. We don't sit here and talk about it, but now you go through what? Keontae Walton hadn't played since game 2 of starting. Andre Brown hadn't played now several weeks of starting. D. Williams is starting corner, hadn't played since game 3. Jamil Cook's got pick 6. He's been out. Danny Friend's been out. Jordan Fuchs has been out. And I got a bunch of, I mean, just Jay Sean Harris never plays, one of the most dynamic guys. Best player on football team is Camion Patrick. You haven't seen him yet. He's really good. So we got some guys coming, but we're getting good enough that we can overcome some injuries and just keep playing. And we don't talk about it. We just, next guy, not that quote, next guy mentality. We're just getting good enough where the walk-ons, Mr. Glass made a comment years ago, talked to Coach Alvarez, hey, any suggestions, don't minimize walk-ons. I'm a walk-on. So I love them walk-ons. Matter of fact, Andre Booker was on scholarship a year ago. This year with the competition of scholarships, didn't get one and was deserving. Just didn't have it. Thank God he's out there catching touchdowns the last 2 weeks, right? So, I mean, walk-ons are a big part of our football team, and every bit as much as anybody playing in the NFL. It's a big part of our program. Guys, good? Yep. Happy Thanksgiving.